Hello, welcome to the Botanical Night. This is a night from May 14 to 15th, and I'm staying on the border of the campus of Kyoto University and holding the branch of persimmon. So this is a persimmon flowering, very interestingly flowering with small flowers, sympetulous flowers in the clusters. And this is of course male flowers because they're going away. And under the plant you can see many male flowers with developed stamens and non-developed pistils. So sexual system of persimmons in general is really complicated. For example, in cultivated persimmons that might be typical dioecious situation, male, female, there may be plants which have one female flower per multiple male flowers on one plant, and many plants also have parthenocarpy, so their fruits are developed without pollination. However, pollination is still required, for example, for simultaneous initiation of fruit development, which will make fruits much more easy to collect. So complicated. It's one of the two main complications in cultivation of Asian persimmon. A second complication is related with my story today. So my story about persimmon relates with a war between wood and fruit. And that war reflected in two different things. First of all, name. Name of persimmon is Diospyros. Latin name Diospyros, which in direct transition means Deus Pyros, so God's food, well, which reflects the nice taste of the persimmon. That name was established first by Linnaeus, and this is the name of the genus. So this is a Diospyros kaki. So kaki is a Japanese name of the persimmon. And persimmon in a strict sense is a name of Diospyros virginiana, American persimmon. And then it was transferred to the whole genus, including this Japanese one. So many persimmons are edible, but most widely cultivated is this species. Nevertheless, what about wood? So the name of the family of persimmon is contrasting with the name of the genus. The family consists only of two genera, Diospyros and Euclea. But name of family is Ebenaceae, whereas genus Ebenus does not exist. This genus has a different story of the name. Ebenus related with a very old name, actual name from Egyptian times, and this is a name related with the Nubian black wood. African representatives of Diospyros, they frequently have black wood, very interesting one. While in ancient Egypt, then in Greece, then in Rome, they like this wood and call the tree Ebenus. So this is the Ebenus or ebony. You know the word ebony, of course. So this is also ebony. And in the end of 19th century, the German botanist Otto Kunze, and at his time, actually no internationally established rules of nomenclature exist. He decided to call at least part of Diospyros Ebenus, and family Ebenaceae was based on the name of Kunze. Lately, of course, Kunze's name was decided to be the homonym of Linnaeus Ebenus, because Linnaeus also discovered Ebenus, but that was a very different one from the legume family. And then Kunze's name was cancelled, but name of family still exists. So this is a crazy botanical nomenclature: Ebenus family and Diospyros genus. So Diospyros for fruit, Ebenus for wood. Both of them occur in Diospyros. Sometimes, very interestingly, fruits of some tropical Diospyros are dark. And this is a second difficulty of cultivation of persimmons. They're frequently very astringent. So what is this astringent taste? Actually, it is directly related with the color of wood. So this is different story about apples. You know what apple is when you cut it? and leave it on a table for some time, you will see that apple will darken. This darkening is due to the chemical processes related with a broad class of chemicals, quinones. So these quinones are responsible for the changing color of apple. They also responsible for the color of wood, for ebony wood, and they also responsible for the astringent taste of persimmon fruits. So as you see, this is a relation between wood and fruit from the chemical point of view. Well, whereas in wood, we like the presence of quinones because they make very interesting color. In fruit, we dislike it because fruits are inedible. In many plants, fruits are astringent, but then this taste will go away because fruits must be dispersed by animals. So this astringent taste is due to kind of way of ripening the fruit. It's kind of warning to animals, do not take my fruits until they are completely ripe. Means until seeds are developed, means seeds are covered with a seed coat which will resist to the digestive apparatus of animals. Animals will eat fruit and seeds will go through the digestive system intact. So that should be some time because seed is developing completely independently from fruit because seed has multiple genotypes. It's very interesting organ. This is why plant cannot control very well the development of seed. It only can wait, and this astringent taste will go away when seed is ready. Unfortunately, in persimmons, that astringent taste sometimes does not go away. For some distributors, it's okay. For example, birds looks like they don't react on astringent taste very much, but for humans, well, this is complicated. So we prefer non-astringent taste, right? So there are many ways. So for example, there are varieties which completely lack this taste. There are also multiple ways to prepare persimmon fruits, like they dry it. One of funny ways is to use small injection of alcohol, for example, of sake, into the fruit. That will kind of initiate the disappearance of astringent taste. Very interesting way. So multiple different ways exist to remove it, and this is the second difficulty of persimmon cultivation. So my story was about conflict between wood and fruit and difficulties with persimmons. This is again the night from May 14 to 15. Persimmon is flowering, male persimmon plant on the border of the Kyoto University campus. Thank you very much.